On my way to the Centro de Saude today because I have torn 2 ligaments in my ankle and I need to get physio for the next 15 days. So let's see how it goes so I can give you an example of just popping to the doctor. What a gloomy looking day. But here we are, Centro de Saude, 8 a.m, 3 minutes past. Let's see if I can get a ticket to see a doctor. So I didn't video in there because I didn't want to put other people on blast, but I went in, the receptionist doesn't look up. And I find that every time I go into any Centro de Saude or any government building. So I sort of stood there and said, I'd Google translated. She didn't speak to me, she just shouted for the security guard. He is so lovely, I've been in there twice now. And he comes over, he speaks English to me instead of me having to translate, which is really kind of him. And just says that there's no I don't have a family doctor here, so I can't be seen. The only day I could be seen would be at Wednesday, and I need to come at 1 p.m. There's about 6 appointments that I would need to come for, and I'm sure there's going to be lots of other people that are doing that as well. And then I said, well, okay, I'll come back on Wednesday, but I have to see a physiotherapist for my ankle because I need to see one every day. That's what I've kind of been prescribed by a different doctor. To which he was really nice. He sort of asked the receptionist again. She just asked him to see my U10 number, which is basically my NHS number at home in the UK. And so I showed her that. Again, she didn't look at me. Wouldn't even acknowledge that I was standing there, and then said that to him in Portuguese. I can't understand Portuguese too well, so but he translated anyway for me. And basically I'm registered in Vila de Bispo, so I will need to get registered over here. I can't do that without going to the Junta de Freguesia to get some documents, and I need to do all of that, and then I can come back Wednesday and try and get one of those 6 appointments. Which is really disappointing because, the first few weeks of my injury need to be with a physio. So it may end up meaning that I have to go private. But I'm going to try and go and get the rest of the documents. But I don't know if any of you have found this as well, that whenever I go to do one thing, there tends to be, I've got to visit 3 or 4 other governmental places to just do the one thing. I still don't have my NIS number, NISS number, Social Security, because the online system isn't working. I've applied for it 7 times now, and it won't tell me why. I have to go to the place to basically find out why, the NIS office. Anyway, we move. But to be honest, it's really similar in the UK. Before I left, it was impossible to get a doctor's appointment. So it's not a shock, but I think what is disappointing is they have all my information on the system. I use my U10 number. They can see everything comes up on the screen. And instead of just taking my the documents that I have when I purchased my house, the deeds, as evidence that I now live here, I have to go to another building to get that evidence to then show it to them, because my deed apparently isn't enough. And then I have to get them all the other documents as well, even though those documents are on their system. I don't understand why they can't just even if I had to just go to the Junta de Freguesia to get the document, why I have to get all the other documents as well when they have all that information.